In today's video, I'll be making this mermaid tail bag, especially for you who live in a place that's too warm to use those beautiful blankets that were on trend a while ago. I made the tail itself with the shell stitch and the flippers with half double crochets. The complete written pattern and the material that I used are in the link in the description box below. So to make the tail itself, I'll begin with the white yarn, making 54 half double crochet foundation chains. Now I'll join the end to make a circle and add the green yarn. I'll insert the hook in the first stitch, and instead of pulling the white yarn that I'm using now, I'll pull the green yarn and make a slip stitch. Then I'll pull the white yarn to tighten it up, and I'll do a chain stitch with the green yarn to secure it, and I will make an entire round of half double crochets. Finish this round, I'll join it with a slip stitch and start with the shell stitch. I'll chain 1 and single crochet at the same space, skip 2 stitches and make 5 double crochets at the next stitch. And then I skip 2 more stitches and make a single crochet at the next stitch. Again, skip 2, 5 double crochets, skip 2, 1 single crochet. Repeat that for the whole round. After the last shell of the round, I'll have 2 stitches left, which I will skip and will make a slip stitch at the first single crochet. To start the second round of the shell stitch, I'll pull the yarn and make a fake double crochet and 2 more double crochet at the same space, forming a half shell. And then I'll skip 2 double crochets and make the single crochet at the middle stitch, and make 5 double crochets at the single crochet from the last round, and again the single crochet at the middle stitch of the shell. This way we have these round shells sitting in between 2 of the last round shells. Almost finished with this round, I'll have to complete this first half shell by making 2 more double crochets. So that the stitch doesn't pile up, I'll do the double crochets at this little piece of yarn from the joining of the round. And then I join it with a slip stitch. Now I'll start the next round the same way I started the first round, with a chain and a single crochet. The next one I will start with a half shell, and I will keep alternating the rounds until I have 18 rounds of shell stitch. Now I'm done with the 18 rounds, and I will level up the ripples of the shell stitch. I'll start with a chain 1 and a single crochet, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And again, 1 half double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 3 double crochets. To better explain, I'll make 1 double crochet at the single crochet between the 2 shells, and another double crochet at the first stitch of the shell, 1 half double crochet at the second stitch of the shell, and 1 single crochet at the middle stitch. And then I do the opposite with a half double crochet at the 4th stitch and a double crochet at the 5th stitch. And I'll repeat that until the end of the round. Now my work is leveled up and I finished this round with 54 stitches. Now to form a little of the tail shape, I will do 2 rounds of decreases. On the first one, I'll repeat the sequence of 7 half double crochets and 1 half double crochet decrease on the whole round. And at the second one, I will repeat the sequence of 6 half double crochets and 1 half double crochet decrease all the way around. After the 2 rounds, you can see that the work is a little bit more closed. And now I will close this. That will be the bottom of the bag with single crochets. And I will alternate with 1 regular single crochet and 1 single crochet decrease until the end of the row. So the tail is ready and I will fasten up and make the flipper. With the green yarn, I'll make 54 half double crochet foundation chains. Then I'll chain 2 and turn, and from now on I'll work on back loops only. I'll make half double crochets until I have 1 stitch left, which I'll leave unworked. I'll turn, slip stitch at the first stitch, and again at the next to bring the yarn here, chain 2 and half double crochet until the end of the row. Chain 2 and turn, and in this row I will leave 1 stitch unworked again, and I will keep alternating. On this side I will always leave 1 stitch unworked, and on the other side I'll work until the end of the row. Remember to always work on back loops only to form these ridges. Keep doing that until you have 10 stitches or 14 rows. Now that it's ready, you can see that one side is straight and the other one looks a little bit like a stair. Now you have to make another piece exactly like this one, which I already did, and I will line the 2 of them and join them with single crochets, leaving 1 stitch unworked at each piece. Within the end with the tapestry needle. Here I have 1 large piece of yarn that I passed through the bottom of the bag and tied it up with a knot on the wrong side, and with a tapestry needle I'll weave it in the straight side of the flipper. Then I'll pull the yarn and gather the flipper until it fits the bottom of the bag, and I'll distribute the ripples evenly. Tie up a knot at the end so it doesn't unweave, and sew the 2 pieces together. Hide all the ends of the yarn inside the bag. Now I will make an edge on the flipper, and I will add the white yarn just beside the seam. On the sides I'll make single crochets, and at the bottom I will slip stitch, chain 2 and slip stitch again in the same space, forming this pointy effect. The other side again with single crochet, fasten up, and hide the ends of yarn inside of the bag. Now this part is optional, but I wanted to give my bag a better finishing, and I made a simple lining. I cut a piece of fabric twice the width of the bag, sewn the bottom and the other side, and made a hem on the top, leaving the wrong side outwards so it can be hidden when inside the bag. Insert the lining in the bag and stitch it with needle and thread. To close the bag, I simply made a drawstring with chains and weaved it in between the half double crochets. To make the strap, you can crochet one if you want, but I decided to use a metal chain with these lobster hooks, so I can use it with other bags too. And it's done! Bye!